Question 10. Do you still ride now? Where and what bike on? No. Is the answer to that. I'm just too busy with coaching and I'm too old. Simple, really. I'm 45 now. As in too old, as in... I think if I was to ride, I'm still really competitive, like I was saying. So I'd have to be working really hard, and that takes focus away from work and all the other things that I really enjoy, my kids, all the rest of these things. So no, and it's not a sport that you can play at. It's, you know, you see these lads, the veteran boys and all the rest of it, no disrespect, they love it or whatever, but for me it's all or nothing. So I'd rather, you know, leave it at that. My job's coaching. Don't get me wrong, when I'm certain days I see tracks that are absolutely prime and I think, oh, I'd love to spin around on that, but that very quickly goes. So no, I don't ride and I don't have a bike. Question, when did you finish competitive racing and why? What was your last BSMA meeting? Okay, so my last competitive racing was when I was 29. 13 years of Grand Prix. Had a great time, had a great career. Lots of wins, lots of championships, etc, etc. Body was knackered, like most of us, and I just fell out of love of the sport, really. And when you fall out of love of racing, then you feel every single bang, every single, you know, knock, bruise, you name it, stone. So yeah, I was 29, can't tell you the year. I was born 1975, you do the maths on that. So, yes, what was your, what other sports did you compete in after motocross days? I've done that one. What's your favourite BSMA meeting memory, rode in, and reason for it? Winning at Higher Oakham Farm, that's just one of the BSMA championships I remember. I won there quite a few years on the trot, I think, BSMA championships. Trophies will probably tell you that. Yeah, that'd be about it. Who were your best mates in your BSMA days? Kelly Swanson, Nathan Shelton, Lee Morrison. We had a kind of like a love-hate relationship. Yeah, it was just a great time, really, to be racing. Just kids were always mates with everyone, and get your BMX out and go ride. So yeah, what do you miss the most about BSMA racing? That, I guess. That's just about being a kid, I think. Not just about BSMA, but just missing turning up in the motorhome. Couldn't wait to get to the race on Friday, get set up, get your BMX out, go and mess around with your mates, have a fantastic time, win some trophies, go home, do it all again the next weekend. So, brilliant times. Are there any regrets from your BSMA days? Yeah, I said about that one, about Lee Morrison and myself at Hawkstone Park. Him kicking me off and then me clotheslining him off the back of the bike. Tell us a funny story. I think that's a funny story. 18. Tell us what you were known for. Being aggressive. I was known for being aggressive. Naturally very talented on a bike. And fast. I think, yeah, 3 things really, 3 words. What were your strengths and possible weaknesses you feel you had in BSMA days? I think weaknesses, strengths, I won a lot. Weaknesses, I always was younger with the older riders. I was always upgraded, so I guess my weakness was that I was a younger rider in an older group, I guess. So I was always upgraded, so I was always a couple of years younger than everyone else, which was great for my future career to become professional, because I was always pushing to chase lads that were 2 or 3 years older than me. So that was my weakness, but in the end it became my strength. Thanks so much, guys. Look after yourself, and thanks for all the questions and all the best for the remainder of this season if we can get going. So happy days.